Tell you workers attached to the Bosai Minerals Group Guyana on Monday downed tools after negotiations between their union, the Guyana Bauxite and General Workers Union, and management of the company ended in deadlock. Scores of workers staged protest action in front of the company's bauxite plant entrance at Mackenzie with support from the union. Mr. Whitney Graham, the union representative for the workers rather, told Kaieteur that workers are calling for nothing less than an 8% increase. However, the company ended negotiations at 5.5% for 2021 and 6.5% for 2022. Workers said they are dissatisfied with the increase given without negotiation, more so that they risked their lives throughout the pandemic to keep the company's operations going. They also considered the rising cost of living amongst other things. The workers accused Bosai's manager, Eric Yu, of having no regard for the labor laws and for government authorities, as infractions the government requested the company to resolve in 3 months have not been fixed. In other news, plans to pursue Guyana's agriculture sector so it remains a vital revenue earner was disclosed in the Ministry of Finance's 2021 mid-year report. The government registered success in securing 2 more international markets for the nation's rice. According to the report, in the first half of 2021, the 2 new international markets were established in the British Virgin Islands and Slovenia, with exports of 12 metric tons and 250 metric tons of rice respectively set to be delivered. This has brought the total number of foreign markets to 37. However, the report was also keen to note that other major initiatives have been pursued to continue the development of the rice industry. This includes strengthened support to the farmers during the first half of the year. And time for your COVID-19 update, followed by, of course, as usual, the page 7 of the Kaieteur News dedicated to bluntness. The Ministry of Health yesterday reported that 6 more persons, including a 7-month-old baby from Region 1 who tested positive for COVID-19, have died. As a result of this, the country's COVID-19 death toll has moved to 887. According to the Health Ministry, the latest fatalities are that of 6 unvaccinated persons who died between October 8 and October 21st while receiving treatment at a medical facility. Meanwhile, the ministry recorded 74 new cases, taking the total number of confirmed cases to 34,800. 21 patients are admitted into the ICU, 109 persons in institutional isolation, 3,411 in home isolation, and 6 in institutional quarantine. To date, a total of 30,372 recoveries have been recorded. GTT's CEO told the residents of Bartica that poor service will be a thing of the past. We will see and we will know. We will hold him to that commitment. Now, we wonder what the same CEO will tell Georgetown and other residents about unstable service outside of Bartica. Tell us that will be a thing of the past as well, and we will hold him accountable. We hope that for this foreigner is not learning from government leaders who make promises knowing that they won't keep them. And with that, we've come to the end of today's News at Noon. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.
This is GHK Lal inviting you to join me weekdays from Monday to Friday on the National Outlook for commentary on a range of issues. Immediately after the 12 noon and 7 p.m. newscasts on Kaieteur Radio at 99.1 FM and 99.5 FM. Looking forward to you sharing in the conversation. GHK Lal, Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. This is the National Outlook. We have made it to Friday, October 22nd. We've got one more Friday to go in this month, and then it's November, and you know what? I'm ready for Christmas. May God make it a good one. Here's this. Public Work Ministry signs 8 $1.5 billion contracts, totaling $1.5 billion in contracts for road works, I think most of it is. That's a huge number. That's a huge number. Billion after billion over the years in one government, coalition government, following the old PPP government, and particularly in this new PPP government, we've got these billions of dollars being spent on roads and other infrastructure. Billions are being spent like rice. We don't talk about millions anymore. We talk about hundreds of millions, but really when we're talking now, billions of dollars. A billion here, a billion there. These things are adding up. It's good if they're spent wisely and if they are spent for the purpose that is earmarked. Because when these billions are not spent in this manner, you know what happens? We end up crying. We end up